Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about all the trendy, very popular bags that I'm decided that I'm not gonna buy this year. So during the past months, I've been making videos with what's trendy, the bags that we're gonna see a lot during 2024, and basically what we have been seeing on the runway, what everyone is buying, and with all of that, I sometimes get a little bit carried away with trends and I really want to get some of these bags. There's a few bags on this list that I was really close to really getting because I just wanted to try them out. They seem to be everywhere. I want to know what the fuss is about, but also I try to be sensible with the things that I add into my closet, especially because these items are very expensive. And I know myself and I really tend to stick to the things that I already know and that I already like. So I really wanted to make this video, first of all for myself, to hold myself accountable, I hope so, but also to explain all the reasons of why I won't be adding these bags to my collection. With all of this, I do want to note, I know that these bags are very loved, very popular for a reason, hence why I'm being so tempted, but my reasoning behind not getting them is because it's what works for me. If you want to get any of these bags, I completely understand. I was close with many of them, and I really want to start the video with the Margaux bag from the Row. I just want to explain myself a little bit because I've talked about this bag quite a lot in the past months, and I do really like it. Like, objectively, I really like the bag. I don't love the price point, and I don't love that I feel like I'm being saturated on social media with the bag. I have never had a problem with popular items. I love the basics, the staples from fashion houses. I have the Speedy, the classic flap, the love bracelet, all of that. I don't have a problem, but sometimes with me, when it's too much, too fast, it kind of puts me off, and I feel like I'm saturated with seeing the item so much, and I tend to then gravitate away from it. At the same time, I also have a process before I add any bag to my collection, and it's that I put it on my wish list for a really long time, and I kind of wait till the bag is not trendy enough for me to know that I'm actually getting the bag because I truly like it, and not because I'm being drawn into the trend of everyone having the bag, everyone talking about the bag. And even if I have seen reviews and everyone is saying that the quality is amazing, that it's super versatile, that they just love the bag, that it's a really good bag, I still want to follow that process, and this is going to mean that I will not get it in 2024. If I ever get a Margaux bag, it's going to be if in 2025 I still look at the bag and I'm like, okay, I like it, it's beautiful, I still like it, I think the price is worth it, then I'm gonna get it. But usually out of 10 bags that I put on my wish list and pass through this process, I only end up getting 1 or 2, so I don't even know if this is going to happen at all. So for now, I think I'm just gonna appreciate the bag from afar. I do believe that the bag is beautiful, and every time that I see it on other people, I am very tempted to get it, as I said before. But I'm the type of person that, specifically with this bag, it's a brand that we don't really know if it's gonna retain its value. I don't wanna impulsively buy into a trend and then end up with a bag that it's probably not going to work out. So for me, the wait and see is usually what works the best. The second bag that I'm absolutely, this one I'm very sure that I'm not gonna buy this year, is the Loro Piana extra pocket bag. I know that so many people love it, and I'm not here to say that it's not a good bag. I've watched videos on it, I've watched reviews, I've seen the bag in person, I've tried it. I just don't feel like it's for me, and at some point I was actually really considering getting the bag because it is very similar to the Mini Kelly in some aspects. It's a really small bag with a top handle that you can crossbody, and I use my Mini Kelly so much. It's one of my favorite bags, so I really thought that if the Mini Kelly was such a good bag for me, maybe the Loro Piana extra pocket was going to be too. But when I've had the chance to get it, when I've seen it in store, I just don't feel it. I think the bag is really pretty, but I also feel like it's been overhyped, and I just don't see myself getting it. I love Loro Piana as a brand. Their ready-to-wear is one of my favorites, their shoes too. It's just that I think that this bag is really not for me, and I'd rather save my money and spend it on something else. I don't really think this bag is gonna come as a surprise, but the Alaia bags, specifically this one, I've been seeing it so much on social media, especially on TikTok and Instagram, and I usually don't have very strong opinions on bags, specifically because it's not that out there, but I just don't like it at all. I just don't see anything appealing on the bag. It kind of looks like a pencil case with handles for me. Like, the proportions are very weird. It's just not my style, and I don't see myself spending $2,000 on a bag like this. I do understand the vibe, like I can see the aesthetic and the way that people are dressing and styling the bag, and I understand my style enough to know that it's not a match. I'm trying to find any Alaia bag that I actually like, but I feel like the brand and I are just not a match. They even have a white one with gold beads, and it's still not selling to me. I'm just not a fan in general. This bag, I kind of really like it, but I just know that it's not going to work out for me, and it's the Bottega Veneta Andiamo clutch. I know that clutches are super trendy this year, and I've been really loving Bottega Veneta, if I'm being very, very honest. I've been loving Bottega Veneta more than Chanel or even Dior. But even if I really love top handle bags, the proportions of it is just a really long clutch that it's really flat. I don't think that it would ever work out for me and my lifestyle, and I don't even need to get it to know that I'm not gonna like it, because I have had clutches in the past that I just don't end up using. I don't like them. I usually prefer bags that have a handle that you can at least put on the crook of your arm, or that it has a strap, and if it's going to be a clutch, it needs to be something quite small. The bag is really cute, but I'm definitely gonna pass on it, and I would very much rather spend my money on the Andiamo tote versus the Andiamo clutch. I just see myself using way more the tote for sure. The Chanel 22, and I thought about it. I was really close to buying it, not once, not even twice. I think it was 3 times. One time I saw it in this orange pastel. I know that this sounds weird, but I just kind of really liked it. Then I saw it in tweed, and we know that if I see a bag in tweed, I fall in love with it. I just love tweed bags, but something was always stopping me. And then the last time was a few months ago when I sold my Chanel Deauville. I was looking for another tote, and the Chanel 22 was the bag that I was set on, and I ended up going for the Chanel 19 bag in the maxi size for many reasons, but I just cannot get over the fact that it kind of looks like a trash bag, and how many people have complained about the quality issues that the bag has, that I just cannot overlook it. But I still sometimes feel that little pull that I should get it, but it's been on my wish list for such a long time, and I just don't go through with it, that I think that the best for me would be to avoid the bag, because there's a reason why I'm not going for it, even though I've been considering it for so long. I'm really just hoping that for fall they don't come out with a very cute tweed pattern, and then I'm hooked again on the cycle of adding it to the wish list, trying to get it. I'm gonna try to look for other alternatives to totes that is not that one. I feel like the Celine tote is just a better option for me. I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna bring back the smooth leather, because I don't like the grained one, but I do like the bag. Every time that I see someone with it, I am very attracted to it. It grew on me with time, same as the Chanel 19. It's usually for me a bit of a process when Chanel releases a new style that it's very different from their classics, and I usually start not caring much about the style. Then I get saturated with it, then I consider it, and then I end up deciding, okay, I want to add this to the wish list, or I'm not. This one is the first time that I'm really stuck with, okay, I kind of like it, but I don't know why I really just won't get it. So I guess I'll just stay away from it. And it's not the only Chanel bag on this list. The other one is the Chanel 31, and I kind of want to put that bag on the same category as the mini book tote and the Chanel Kelly bag. And I just kind of feel like those bags lack substance. I don't know if it's because they're too thin. I think I've already said this before, but they feel to me like something made out of paper. I feel like they look so fragile, something that I could make in origami class, and not substantial, and then I don't feel like they're just worth the price point that they have. And the Chanel Kelly, believe me, I have considered it quite a lot. I just really don't find it appealing or just worth it for me to go out of my way to try to find one, because they're really hard to find, and they're also very expensive. And with the 31, I just feel like everyone didn't like that much the bigger sizes, and those I like a little bit better, and the mini ones, it kind of feels like a toy. And I also haven't really been seeing them releasing it in different colors or fabrics or anything that really catches my attention, so I don't really see why I would go and get it. But when it comes to the Kelly, I see so many people saying that it's such a great bag, and I just wonder if I'm the only one that is not getting it. I'm usually the one who's very late to the trends, just stick to what I know that I like. So in my closet, I just have like the bags that I love in different colors. So my closet is usually quite predictable, with the exceptions of a few bags that I go crazy like on my birthday or something like that. But just in general, I haven't been feeling Chanel lately, so I'm not keeping track of their new collections or going into the stores, and that could be a very good part of it. The Miu Miu Wander, so many people love this bag, and I've been seeing this bag being compared to the Bottega Veneta Jody. I don't know how I'm going to explain this one, but the reason why I would never get the Miu Miu Wander bag, it's because the pattern on the leather kind of makes me uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't like it at all. And I know that Bottega Veneta with the intrecciato, it's also a very busy, intricate pattern, but when it comes to this one, there's something about it that I just cannot. I won't get the bag. I've never really been much into Miu Miu, but this bag, I've been saying it so much and in different colors. If you like it, I actually really appreciate that it comes with a strap because the Bottega Veneta Jody does not. I know that I didn't give the strongest reasons as to why I really don't like it, other than the pattern is just not for me. But yeah, this is not a bag that I'm gonna get, and that one I can assure you that I will not. So this was basically the little list of bags that is like my anti-wish list. I'm not saying that these bags are bad at all for anyone that has them out there. These are just bags that I truly believe that are not going to work out for me, and some of them have a really good reasoning, some others I just don't feel them. And as for the Margaux bag, I think that's going to be a let's wait and see, but I'm definitely not gonna hop on it this year because I feel like I would be a victim of very good marketing, even though that suede is beautiful. But yeah, I'm just definitely not going to do it anytime soon. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any bags from this year that are super trendy that you also don't want to get, I would love to know why, and if there's anything from this list that you actually consider to be a bag that it's very much worth it, I would also love to hear that in the comments. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.